We frequently talk on Fridays.
The girls are laughing at me. I forgot the name. What's today?
Fast Talk Fridays.
What did I was calling it?
Frequently Talk Fridays.
Frequently Talk Fridays. Brought to you by Ariana and I and David Cinelli. One of the paid signature.
Yeah, we're always yapping here.
Anyway, all right. So today, one of the things that lately we're noticing is a couple things about like lockboxes and signs. So if you're selling a property, usually a detached or semi-detached house, you have a lockbox, which the key goes in, so potential buyers have the key to unlock your door to show your property.
Yep.
And the second is your for sale sign, right?
Yep.
So Ariana, who owns those?
The Realtor owns them.
Very good. So who should be touching those?
Only the Realtor.
No, I joke about that. It's happened a couple of times where recently where my signs have been, removed and stuff, and it got a little bit of a kerfuffle. No one was knowing what was happening. So yeah, the for sale sign usually stays on the property until the deal is actually closed and the keys transfer. The deed gets changed,
Yeah,
and people
yeah.
whatever. The new buyers take over the property. They're just laughing. So a lockbox, obviously, why should a lockbox stay in the property until closing?
Well, let's say the buyers have 2 more arranged visits.
Sometimes 3, sometimes more, but yeah.
Yeah, to see the house before closing, then it's just convenient to already have the lockbox there. The agent knows how to enter, go in, get the inspection done, and keeps things smooth.
It's nice and smooth. The realtor doesn't have to go out. The buyer may choose to take the key out in the meantime if there's no visits. They don't want to keep the key in there. That's totally okay, no problem. And it's easy for the seller too. Like, oh, there's a buyer visit. Let me open up the lockbox. If they remember the code, they put it, or ask the realtor, they put in the code, close it, fine, lock it up, done. And another good reason, during COVID, how's that changed now too with lockboxes?
Well, lawyers are sometimes just leaving the main key in the lockbox now and all the other keys inside of the house, so there's less contact there.
Yep, yeah, it's 100% right. So, yeah, a lawyer will reach out to me. He's like, okay, if we can use your lockbox, absolutely. So because of that, we are keeping the lockbox on the property usually a day or 2 after closing to make sure that the buyer actually gets the key. That's an important thing. So if we're making a visit out there, chances are also the sign is going to stay out there as well for an extra day or 2. But I noticed some sellers and some buyers aren't happy with that and they want to remove it. So Ariana, if you're a buyer or a seller, and I want to remove the realtor sign, again, these things are expensive. The signs are expensive. Even the posts, sometimes you can screw them up. It's a whole thing. What's the best way? If I wanted to remove a sign, if I don't want that sign on there, I'm sick of looking at David Cinelli, sold, over asking, blah, 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 just get this guy out of there.
Yeah, so...
What's the best way to do to ask to have that sign removed?
Yeah, so if you really can't bear to look at the sign anymore, you want it off, then you should talk to the agent that you've been working with to contact the other agent and arrange how that sign can be picked up easily, just so that it doesn't get lost or the other agent shows up to pick it up and they can't find it. So again, just to make things smooth.
Yeah, so I've been listening, so I've been on both sides. I've had sellers remove it and they didn't tell me where it was. I had to find it, which is fine. At least they put it somewhere it was safe.
They didn't throw it out.
Yeah, they did that. Another time when I show up at the property I sold, I went and I couldn't find it. And the buyers, unfortunately, had put it in the garage. And they were going to be available all week. And it was like, and I needed that sign to go to another listing. Anyway, again, it's just as long as there's communication, we can put it somewhere signed or somewhere safe and I can go grab it anytime, or you can go grab it anytime soon. It's probably the best way. Is it the end of the world if you take it out and put it somewhere safe and you don't tell the realtor? Probably not, but they might get a little frustrated. And if you want to see frustrated realtors, then that's up to you.
And again, these are little things that we're talking about on Fridays that might seem straightforward, but they do happen, and they happen a lot. So
more than you would think.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this talk. Again, we'll see us next week. Ariana's got a great topic next week. I hope that we're not going to give it to him just now, but she came up with a great topic, and can't wait to share it with you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See ya.